Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool automatic electric monophone, and this is Rob's telephone from Connecticut. And he's got a note here with this telephone, and he talks about how this is his grandfather's phone, and his grandfather actually did a conversion on it. He added a switch for the bell, and back in those days, the telephone companies would figure out how many phones you had by what type of voltage it was taking to ring your home. And so a lot of people were disconnecting bells on extra telephones or putting switches on them so that they could turn the bell off and on. Now, another situation, there's a line cord here, and this is the initial checkout, and somebody has spliced in a more modern cord to the older line cord. And so one of the first things we want to do is we want to get rid of that. We're going to install on his original, we're going to go ahead and throw that away. That's not needed. We're going to install a modular port adapter on this line cord so Rob can simply plug in to any modern jack. Another situation that we want to go through is the rotary. We want to make sure that that's oiled and cleaned and adjusted. We want to do a dial center card in a ring, so we'll get that squared away. We'll give you a look at the handset here, and we do have the body loose. Now there's a little bit of a hole going on here where the switch was installed, and Bakelite is very brittle, so when his granddad put the switch in here, it just cracked up the body basically, and that may have happened over the years. But the switch has fallen inside the telephone, and Rob is asking that that switch goes away. So that'll be another situation here that we're going to get rid of. There's another cord installed inside, and that's going to go. So that's gone. Now, we have only one bell, because what happens here is the bell's not ringing, and there's a bell missing because the switch was in place of where the bell would have been, and so that bell was taken out. We're going to have to locate another bell and install that. We need to go through the solenoid of the bell and make sure that this telephone's ringing. We want to go through the points and everything on the rotary like we mentioned earlier. We want to look at the hook switches and any wiring that's going on and make sure all the connections are proper, because this telephone really isn't working all the way, and we want to make sure everything is fine. So we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we're going to get a start on this telephone, and we'll come back and do some more video as we move forward in the repair of this telephone. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are in the middle of the process of repairing this telephone. So what we've done here is we've been through the rotary. That's been oiled, cleaned, and adjusted. We've been through the hook switch. We've also been through all the connections, and we've taken our line cord and installed our modular port adapter. So now what we want to do is I want to show you the bell, because the bell circuit has been repaired, but this bell only has the one bell on it, and we're going to locate another bell and install it, but we're going to go ahead and ring the telephone. So I want to hold the hook switch, and then I want to ring the telephone with the analyzer. Now let's let that go one more time. Go ahead and give you some dial tone. And then I'll reach around and I'll dial it 2. We want to transmit into the handset. So if you watch that red light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, every time you see that red light, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hello, hello. So we know, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the phone, that everything is working at this point. But what we want to do is get another bell and install it. Now, although this has only got one bell on it, it's not ringing too bad, but it actually needs a second bell, and that helps the clapper bounce back and forth between the two, and it'll sound much better. So we'll go ahead and take a short break. We'll get that squared away, and then we have some other issues that we need to take care of. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we've installed another bell. So now what we want to do is test the unit. So we'll go ahead and ring it. I'm going to let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time. And we'll go ahead and stop the ring. So now that has been taken care of. We're going to move on to some other issues with the telephone. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are finished up with a repair of this telephone. And we're going to run through a little bit about what went on. We went through the rotary. That was oiled, cleaned, and adjusted. We also installed a dial center ring and card. We went through the wiring on this telephone, all the connections. We repaired the bell circuit, and we installed another bell. One of them was missing, like we showed earlier in the video. We installed a modular line port adapter on the line cord so that this telephone could be plugged into any modern day jack. We also went through and took care of the issue. There was a hole in the side of this telephone from an old switch for the bell to turn it off and on, and that left a hole there in the body. That was repaired, so that's been taken care of. And now we're ready to start our final checks. So we want to go ahead and ring the unit. We're going to let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone. We'll walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. So if you watch that red light on the analyzer, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we know that this telephone is ringing in on a ring cycle. It's dialing out. It has receive and transmit. I've got a button here on the switch box, and when I push that, that gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation, and we're going to call a time and temp number. Now, they're having some issues with their line. The recording will start, you'll hear a hum, and then the recording will continue. That's on their end, has nothing to do with what we're doing. So we'll go ahead and give you some dial tone.
Good morning. Today is Monday. Monday, April 7th. The time is 11:57. Current temperature at 53 degrees. Weather phone is another community service of First Cloverleaf Bank.
Rain today, highs in the 50s, mostly cloudy tonight, lows in the 40s, mostly cloudy Tuesday, then becoming partly sunny, a chance of showers, highs in the 50s.
We can call another number, we can call my number, and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. Now that we know that this telephone has been repaired, we can return it to Rob, and he can enjoy this telephone. It's been in his family for a very long time, and it's going to be cool to be able to use it once again. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.